Sorry guys, my makeup was messed up till I turned the webcam on. I've been having an emotional night, thinking about Dotty, and it's just so hard. Just needed someone to talk to. One minute I'll be fine, the next minute I'll be having these spells. Or I just cannot stop thinking about her and cannot stop crying. I thought this is how I would be on her birthday, but I wasn't, and I feel guilty for that. I just feel so broken without her. Like a piece of me's gone. I feel like I was a vase smashed on the floor into a million pieces, and I can never be put back together. That's how I feel. I just miss our little girl so much. I wake up every single morning still, so excited to see her and reach down there and grab her and give her hugs and kisses like I did every morning. And I get so excited every morning I wake up to do that. And then I gotta keep telling myself, she's not down there, she's not here anymore. And I'll hear, like random noises in the kitchen here and there. I'll think, oh, Dottie's in there getting into something, she's in there walking around. And I'm like, no, Dottie's not here anymore. I still barely get through a night without crying myself to sleep. I don't know. Sometimes nighttime seems the worst. I don't know. I always held her at night. I always hold her in my arms, and she'd lay there with like a baby with me, and I'd give her hugs and kisses. And then she would whine to get down there and go sleep by her dad. We did the same routine every single night. I just miss it so much. It's not the same without her not here. I feel guilty for going on without her. I just wish I knew she was okay. I thought I've been feeling guilty because I've been looking at pounds and thinking about adopting a dog from the pound. And then I feel guilty because I've been thinking about that. Because I don't want Dottie to think we're trying to replace her. And Sherm doesn't think I can have another dog because he doesn't think I can love it. Because he said, you'll never love it like you did Dottie. And you wouldn't be good to it. But I don't think I'd be mean to a dog. I wouldn't be mean to nobody. I know I wouldn't love it as much as I do Dottie, but I still would be good. I wouldn't be mean. So I don't know what to do. Some people think me adopting a dog will help. Sometimes I think it will, sometimes I think it won't. I just don't know what to do. It just gets so lonely here. Sherm's in the bedroom most of the time, or he's going on an appointment somewhere, and I'm just sitting here alone. I always had Dottie before. She was always sitting right here beside me. Now it's just me. At least I have you guys, because if I didn't have you guys, I don't know what I would do. My mom and my aunt Cindy and my oldest niece Abby came out to visit today. So that we had a nice visit. Um, I was fine. I don't know. I just started overthinking, I guess. I don't even know what set off the spell. Just random memories, I guess, popping up in my head. I don't know. I'll be fine one minute, the next I'll be a total mess. But I just had my anxiety medication, so hopefully I'll be calming down soon. At least that helps. Thank God for that. Because I know I couldn't get through without it. I haven't cut myself anymore or hit myself. I haven't self-harmed, as they say, anymore. Sometimes I want to, I feel like it. I feel like getting a knife right now and slicing myself. Or even if we're thinking about adopting a dog, for thinking about not adopting a dog. For not taking good enough care of Dotty while she was here. But I haven't done it yet, and I'm not planning on it. I'll be okay. And medicine kicks in, I'll be feeling better. And this kind of like makes me numb, you know? Helps me not to think about everything rushing through my head constantly. It like just calms me down a little, you know? Gives me a break from all the pain. Some people make me feel so guilty because they're like, you know, you're still crying over a dog. And we've lost family members, we've lost human beings. And we are not sitting here crying. I've lost plenty of human beings too. I've lost a lot of family. I've lost people in my life ever since I was real little. There was always somebody dying in my family. Nobody on mom's side of the family lives that long. They've all died young, and I've been around death my whole life. And I've had other dogs that they have all passed away. I've had dogs since I was a kid. But not house dogs. Dottie was my first house dog. And I raised her since birth. She stayed in that bed with me every single night and walked by my side every day. I watched her grow up. I watched her grow. I watched her cut her teeth in. I watched some of her teeth fall out when she got older. I watched her go through all her puppy stage of trying to eat everything. And then eating something she wasn't supposed to, and I had to take her to have get surgery to have it cut out. To be an old, hardly able to do anything without being in pain. I don't know. hurts. It just hurts, guys. Especially when you really don't got nobody to talk to about it. When people don't understand, they think you're just wanting attention or thinking that your problem ain't as bad as theirs. I've lost people too. I've lost two cousins here recently, and one of my other cousins was murdered here recently. And, just so much. I'm dealing with death all the time. Somebody's always dying in my family. But it's just different with Dotty. She's, she is my child, no matter what anybody says. She thought of me as her mother, and I thought of her as my baby. It just feels like I would never, ever be whole again. I just wished I knew what to do. I talked to God. I thank God for a sign to let me know that she's okay, to let me know she's in heaven. Let her come appear to me, even in a dream, to let me know she's in heaven. Because a lot of people was telling me that dogs don't have souls and they don't go to heaven. Why would they tell me something like that to hurt me even more? But they do. I know we're not supposed to ask God for stuff, for signs like that, but when you're just hurting so much, it's hard not to. And I haven't got no sign that she's okay. And I feel bad for asking God for a sign because I don't want him to think I don't trust in him, but people say the Bible says the animals don't go to heaven, but I didn't see that nowhere in the Bible. And I've read the whole Bible. I think as much as I love Dotty, and as much as other people love their fur babies, if you're watching this video and you love your fur baby like I did mine, if your fur baby is your child, like mine was, like mine is, you know only what that feels like. Other people that don't have fur babies, they don't understand. And you know how much love you have for your fur baby. So, if we love them that much, God has to love them even more. Because if he didn't, why would he even create them, right? That's the way I keep telling myself. As much as I love her, God loves her even more. I just know I gotta keep, in my heart that God will let us be together again one day and we'll both be up in heaven with Jesus and with our Father. She's already up there. Maybe she's gonna get it ready for me and her dad when our time comes. Then I worry about her feeling alone and scared up there and wanting to be back down here with us. I know once you get to heaven, you don't want to be back down here. It's just the devil trying to put all this stuff in my head to try to get me down like this all the time. I think the devil wants me to hurt myself, He wants me to cut up my body, God's temple. But so far so good, and I don't have the urge. I mean, I would do it. I feel like I want to do it, but I don't have the urge to do it like I did before, to go in there you know, I'm getting it no matter what, and I'm cutting. I don't care. I'm cutting myself no matter what because I put Dotty in pain, and I'm going to make myself go through pain. I'm not feeling that right now, so I gotta keep telling myself it's the devil trying to put that stuff in my head. I have to try to stay strong and just keep talking to God and just stay strong. Keep my faith and trust God that He's got our little girl. She's His little girl. And that she's up there walking by His side. Healthier and happier than she's ever been in her entire life. That's what I'm going to try to keep telling myself. Until someone starts running their mouth and telling me a bunch of hurtful, ignorant things, like they always do. I can't never say anything on Facebook, it seems, without, or anywhere, about how much I miss Dotty and stuff without somebody running their mouths. I took a lot of people off my page, but there's always somebody still, you know, like they get tired of reading it. Well, if you don't like it, get off my page then, because I'm never going to not talk about her. I'll talk about Dottie till my last dying breath. Just because she's not here no more doesn't mean I'm going to forget about her or not talk about her. Only the ones who really care will stand by me. And I know that. And I know the ones who do. And the ones who have. Trust me, I've lost some friends that I thought would never do that to me, that would never treat me that way. But when it came to me having a hard time, they didn't want to be there for me. They just wanted me to be there for their convenience. So that showed me that they didn't really even care after all. Because I was there for them, but yet when I'm hurting, they do not care, or then they still just want me to be there for their beck and call. And so yeah. One was my best friend. We've been best friends for almost 10 years. We were like sisters. Apparently it wasn't a true friendship after all. She just got mad because I took a break from Facebook, and I told her I was. She just got mad because I wasn't on there. I gave her my email address and everything to write me. Never heard from her once. But her and my other friend got together and started talking about me and being all friendly, so they're friends now, and I'm just out. Which is okay, because I don't need people in my life that's not going to stand by me and be there for me anyways. Even if that means standing alone. Because I'll always have God, and that's the main thing. And to the ones of you who've stood by me through all this, and who will continue to stand by me through everything that goes on in my life, and all my crazy depression and bipolarness, all my stupid anxiety, and all my crazy emotions rolled into this big old mess. Thank you for standing by me, and I love you guys.